All right, here we go. Two Bros Music Podcast, number 18. All right, welcome to Two Bros Music Podcast, and I'm Adam.
Hey, I'm Joe.
This time you weren't distracted.
That's Dio right there.
Dio rested his chin on your head.
Elf on a shelf, bitch.
Could have been worse, man. Could have been fucking teabagging you. Roman soldier helmet.
I think if I get the angle right, I could teabag him.
Yeah, that's probably not cool, man. Dio's an icon. Yeah. So Joe has Dio behind him because tonight we're doing for Turn It Up. We're going to be doing Dio. Yeah, so I guess, we'll start with music news, right?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Mm-hmm. So here we go. Music news. All right, so you want to open it up? What do you got?
Yeah, I could start. That TV series that we were talking about a couple episodes back, I think it was like in the summer, that Pam and Tommy.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming out next week, February 2nd on Hulu. So.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was going to be a movie, like a biopic, but it's a series, so they're going to have different episodes and shit on it.
Oh, yeah. I think, did you talk about that on the last episode? I forget.
Was it I figured it was a couple episodes back.
It was a couple, maybe. But yeah, you mentioned it.
Yeah, so now it's finally coming out this coming week.
Yeah.
So this is the last weekend of January we're recording this, of 2022.
Yep.
So it's going to come out on February 2nd.
So the first of beginning of February.
Yeah. Now what's the trailer? It looked pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Looked pretty salacious.
Anything
so the actors look pretty good too. Looks like a young Pam. I like that.
Well, that's good.
Like she is now.
Yeah. Even Tommy, he's a little shriveled up. He's starting to look like an old man.
Yeah.
Well, actually, on that note, you talk about Pam and Tommy. I got one. Not necessarily related to them, but the actor that played Tommy Lee, Machine Gun Kelly. I guess he's been bickering, and this has gone from started last summer. And then it's gone on when Machine Gun Kelly and Slipknot were playing a show together, and him and Corey Taylor have this beef, and they keep firing back at each other. It started with Machine Gun Kelly. He asked Corey Taylor to do a song, and then Corey Taylor said, sure. Travis Barker actually asked him. And then Machine Gun Kelly wanted to, hey, do these lyrics. I want you to sing it like this. And after a couple mentions or something, Corey Taylor said, hey, I do what I do. I'm just, I'm going to bow out. I'm not the guy for the song. And he was respectful about it. But I guess Machine Gun Kelly got hurt and started talking trash about him. So that's still going, and that's in the news.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and since that guy played Tommy Lee, I figured segues into the, same thing. So
yeah. I'm trying to think if I heard some. Well, no, he got married recently, didn't he?
Corey Taylor? Yeah.
No, not Corey, the Machine Gun Kelly.
Did he?
Did he marry Fox?
I know he was dating her. I mean, if you look on Blabbermouth, he's wearing a picture of her.
Because I heard that they cut each other and they sucked each other's blood in the ceremony, like they were trying to be like vampires.
That's fucking gross.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that always ends well.
Yeah, that's gonna work out.
That's like what's her face in what was it? The chick that married Brad Pitt.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, when they got together.
They used to wear like blood around their neck and a vial.
Yeah, they kept each other's blood like in the little vial, like a necklace, from what I remember. So yeah.
Look at jackasses.
Well, remember when we did that Blood Brother shit?
Yeah, because we were drunk, though.
Yeah, well, that was our excuse.
We did it with a dude that probably had freaking hepatitis. That was fucking stupid. Yeah, that was. Not our brightest moments, and we have plenty of those.
Yeah.
Really shitty moments. So, all right. Yeah, that was one of mine. What do you got?
Jeff Tate was in the from Queensryche, formerly Queensryche. He's making a claim that Queensryche got offered an offensive amount of money to do like a reunion tour.
Yeah.
For one tour, and he said there would be enough money to never tour again, any of the band. So I'm like, well, he should say how much and who's offering him this kind of money.
Yeah. Now, is it coming from him or is it coming from the other guys?
It's Jeff Tate. And Jeff Tate said he was open to it, but I guess I forget, Michael, the guitar player.
Yeah.
He said no way. They're not doing it.
Yeah, those fucking guys hate each other.
Yeah. So, and then they're coming. They're touring. They're coming to a casino out here, like I think in March or April.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of they had. They were in the news. So when I saw the story, I jotted it down.
Yeah, because I think they had once out of their lawsuit. I think Jeff Tate got Operation Mindcrime.
Yeah, he could play. I think 1 and 2.
Yeah, and he could do that. That's his, and the rest, Empire and all that, has to go to the other guys.
To the other guys, yeah. So that's what he does because he came through here in the fall.
Yeah,
and that's what he does. He just does that whole album.
Yeah, have him tour the same album over and over and over again
with his new band.
Instead of Dio, time to go. Jeff Tate, time to go. Yeah, we saw that tour already. He did that.
Yeah. Jeff Tate tour.
Every time I see him, though, because he's bald like us now. And
yeah, he's bloated now.
And he's bloated like us. Hey, he's trending off of us.
Yeah.
Big old bald bloat.
I didn't want to bring that part up, but yeah, now that you mentioned
it. Look, when we started, we were doing this shit like 40 years ago.
Yeah, we originated that shit.
Yeah, fucking, we made it cool.
Now they're all fucking trying to follow us. Fucking dicks.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, oh, great, more drama with them guys.
So, yeah.
So,
well, either one, they're not doing too good because you would think that they should just fucking say, take it, because he's doing that one album. That's his tour.
Yeah.
And they're playing Indio casinos. So, I mean, they're not,
Are they?
Yeah, they're doing an Indio casino here because they're already advertising for it on the rock.
Oh, damn. Well, I mean, I know like they play those they call them sheds, the amphitheaters in the summertime and but like G3 stuff like that. I think you guys play those, but wow, I guess well, it eventually starts to do that, man. Your crowds die off. They don't want to pay the money or go see you. So and now with COVID, fuck.
If they do a reunion, they get on that Motley Crue tour.
Yeah,
I think that would be something.
Yeah, it would if that ever happens. We don't know when that's happening.
So,
hey, didn't they retire?
All of those fucking guys did.
Yeah, didn't Ozzy retire?
Well, the other thing that's funny that's off subject of like metal.
Yeah,
but another artist that's coming through here, they're making a big deal, is fucking Bob Dylan. He's coming back.
Oh Jesus!
And he's playing that Kiva Auditorium, which only holds like 1,000 people. That's the one that Styx played in like the summer.
Yeah.
They were making a big deal, Styx World Tour. I was like, you're playing the Kiva. It holds 1,000 people. So now Bob Dylan's coming through and playing that same little theater.
Well, the thing is, his crowd, they're old as hell. They got all their money and...
Yeah, I'm sure the tickets are going to be outrageous for them.
Yeah.
Because he just sold his catalog not too long ago.
That's what they all do. Like
he sold it for hundreds of millions. So it's like, what the fuck you need a tour now anyway? The younger people don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
And most of the baby boomers have probably died off anyway. You know.
Yeah, a lot of them. It's starting.
So I don't know, but yeah. So I was thinking about that. He can, and then with the Queensryche playing the casino over here, the small casino.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, well, it happens. That's how it goes. Shit, we got a podcast that nobody listens to, and the mighty have fallen. See what happens?
Yeah.
All right, so what do you got next?
More Megadeth news. They pushed their album back. Their release date, because they were going to come out in, I think, April or the spring, early spring, and now they moved it out to the summer. And you know the reason?
Why?
Because they're having manufacturing problems with the vinyl records. And I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like, so put that shit on the fucking internet.
Well, they are, but they also want to release it on vinyl. That's the thing now.
They don't have to release it at the same time. Just release the fucking the tracks on the internet.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, just release the vinyl. And then those hardcore that want the vinyl, they can get it then.
And they're going to buy it anyway. I mean, you're a vinyl guy, you're a vinyl guy.
But the fact that in the year 2022, an album is being held back because they couldn't get the vinyl work. It just seems kind of crazy.
Yeah. Especially now, because it used to be, they had an argument, what do they call them? The I don't know, the vinyl guys anyways. I forget what you call them. But it used to be the sound was better, right? And digital used to be 16-bit. Now even
audio files.
Yeah, the files and the bit rate. Now you got super audio and even digital. You can go 32-bit, even 24-bit. It's just as good, if not better. So you can get that stuff digitally online now. It's my father-in-law, he always sends me high-bit music that he gets and puts it on a thumb drive. And for my birthdays, he'll give me like 10 albums of high-bit music. So, it's all digital now. You don't have to put it on a record player. I don't know. What do they call it? Audio files? Is that what?
Audio files.
Yeah, that's what they call those guys. I've drawn a blank. Yeah, it's the old man brain, man. Huh? What? What did you say?
Speaking of the old guys, and we're all talking about some hippies and shit. You heard about the Neil Young controversy?
Oh yeah, what a codger! Like one, dude. Who the hell gives a shit about Neil Young? Sorry, whatever. I like some songs and stuff, but who gives a shit, man? Keep your fucking opinion, you fucking to yourself.
Yeah.
Like
I like some of the songs too, but it's like, fuck, I don't like them enough to give a shit if they're on Spotify.
And that's another one. I didn't bring it up, but he sold his catalog. So this jackass goes, take my stuff off his better. He doesn't even own his stuff anymore. What a fucking jackass. So he had to talk to, I heard about this week. He had to talk to the company that owns his catalog, get them to agree to it, and they agreed. And apparently they're going to take a little hit for it, which is funny because I would think that his audience doesn't listen to Spotify. I figure those baby boomers don't know how to fucking work Spotify. I don't use that. I don't need a smartphone. I don't need any of that stuff. Why are they listening to him on Spotify? But apparently somebody is.
Not only that, you follow the money.
Yeah.
Spotify signed Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
They paid him a big payday.
Big payday.
Who are they going to choose? Is they going to go with Joe Rogan because that's where they got their money?
He's got the largest podcast in the world, and it's bigger than most news outlets. That's why everybody's trying to cancel the guy. And I listen to stuff like, that'd be controversial, but he just puts doctors on there and lets them talk. He's not like, hey, believe this, believe that. Joe Rogan is a very leftist guy, and he comes from the left. He's a comedian. He's just putting people on there and having them talk. Long form, 3 hours, Yeah,
I watched some of his show. But, yeah, he has his opinions, but it's a show. So you're going to get his opinion.
And he puts people from all sides on there. Doctors, whatever, conservatives, Democrats. He puts everybody on there. He's had Bernie Sanders.
He should get Neil Young on there and do a show with him.
He should, but Neil Young, you know what? I think Neil Young's never listened to that show. Otherwise, he would not be as angry as he is.
Those fucking hippies.
Yeah.
Still with the 60s shit.
60s bullshit. Fuck you. That's what I say in the fucking 60s. Fuck them.
They fucked up the music.
Yeah.
That's why the radio stations are still, we talked about that.
Yeah. We're stuck in that same crap.
Yeah.
Fucking need the baby boomers by. Fuck. They're just all about control. They wanted control so bad. They got it. And now they're fucking just gripping onto it.
Well, what's funny
Look at Johnny Airways. Roger.
He fucked himself with that move because he said take it off. So they took it off.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
Now his small audience, whatever he had on there on Spotify, they're not even going to hear him on there.
Yeah. And it's apples and oranges. Like, dude, you have nothing to do with what he's doing. And what a fucking idiot.
Plus, I mean, he's got no new content. It's just his old shit.
Yeah.
So,
all his fans have that music.
Yeah, have it on vinyl. And,
yeah, they have it on vinyl. They bought it on cassette. Then they bought it on CD. And then they probably bought it on high bit fucking 32-bit. Yeah.
Fucking.
But they won't have it on digital. Go to Apple Music then. Fuck off. Or go to Amazon or whatever.
Yeah.
Codger. I don't have a fucking get off my lawn.
We're putting that bitch on ice.
That's what he said. He's putting his bitch on ice.
Hey, you can hear it this week.
It's like, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Was that your iPad? Or?
No, that's the thing.
What the hell was that?
Yes, I heard that one.
See, I thought you'd be saying that. All right. Cool.
So yeah, now you can load all those in there.
Yeah, now I can use them because I figured.
I don't know what the fuck happened because from last episode to this episode.
Yeah, now it's
hearing
working.
them before, but yeah, I heard those.
I don't know. I think this thing's hit and miss.
So.
Or we just don't know. We're hitting buttons, and last week we hit something and turned something off.
Well, we found that one where it puts me mono, so I know when that happens, I know what to do.
Yeah, because you kept going to like all of a sudden you're in my left ear only. I'm like, what the hell is that all about?
See, and I think it was when I did the shit picture last.
Yeah.
When I put that up there, that's when it happened.
Oh yeah. Now you have that deal behind you last week. For those that couldn't tell, that was the shit emoji, but it looked like a chocolate cupcake because you were covering the eyeballs. And then my wife saw, and then he's got that pink background behind him. What's that all about? Like he's a very current individual. That's what that's all about.
I'm okay in my masculine.
Yeah. What are your pronouns?
He, him, and fuck you. So
F and you. That's what those are mine.
So yeah.
All right. So let's see. I got one here. A thing with this came out with the whole 40th anniversary with Metallica and Cliff Burton. I guess the headline was Cliff Burton was nervous playing in front of Geddy Lee. They went through, and this was during the Ride the Lightning tour before Masters, and they were up in Toronto. And I listened to the whole thing. That was just like a headline, just to get you to read it.
Yeah.
And but yeah, what turned out was Geddy Lee went to meet the band. I guess he's friends with their manager, and him and Lars had met in England, and so he was thinking about producing them, which I didn't know until I read this article. Yeah, I think Geddy Lee almost produced Master of Puppets.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it would have been great or whatever. I don't know. But one, it's their best album, so it's good that it went down the way it went.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was in talks, and I guess that just fell through it and never manifested. And, yeah, that was something new. And I guess Kirk brought all this up, and he said that also, same thing with Geezer. I guess Cliff would get very intimidated when he's playing in front of, his icons.
Well,
yes.
Yeah, Geezer, I could see.
Yeah, I could see Geezer too.
I didn't know Geddy Lee was one of his. I mean, yeah, he was a big name.
He was a big name, and he's a real good bass player. And apparently, Cliff, yeah, he wasn't like Lars and James as much as like the Angel Witch and all that stuff. Like he liked that stuff, but apparently he liked a lot of like Skinnerd and stuff too. He he liked rock and roll too. So
That's the bell bottoms.
yeah, the bell bottom, that 70s dude, seriously.
Yeah, the jean jacket, fucking.
Like this was I was watching, if you got Tubi, which is a free app, they got the Godfathers of Thrash too, and it's Bay Area stuff. It's a good one to watch. I recommend it. I was watching that last week, and they talk a little bit about that in there. And of course, Metallica comes up, and Lars is in it, and a couple scenes. But yeah, that was interesting to know. So
Yeah, I didn't see that story. That's cool.
yeah.
So, well, it just goes to show you that all these guys have their idols too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I remember when they did back in the late '80s when they were touring with Guns N' Roses. Well, right before that, they were doing a show at Wembley. I think it was for AIDS or some shit with.
Was that the Freddie Mercury thing?
Yeah, that's after he passed, and they were doing like a show.
Yeah, that was the benefit thing. Yeah,
and like I remember seeing backstage shit with Hetfield being all excited to play with Queen.
Yeah,
you know,
Queen and Tony Iommi.
Yeah, and you'd be like, well, Iommi you could see again because that's but then you didn't ever really think, well, Queen, come on.
Yeah, it's funny because you're thinking Metallica, thrash gods.
Yeah,
and they're not into that. But I mean, come on, just being a music fan, us metalheads don't start there. We have to find our way there. Like what would be one of your biggest influences that's non-metal?
Dan Spooner.
Forget that rock stuff. Start playing jazz.
You got to stop playing that rock shit. Yeah, no, I mean like I like blues, country, the old country.
I like country,
like Waylon, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson, that kind of shit. And I like some of the '60s.
Yeah.
I like classical. I like a lot of shit, really.
Yeah, and that's when you're a musician, it's usually pick up other stuff. I'd say a big influence of mine that I really like that is totally not metal would be like Neil Diamond.
Oh yeah,
I love Neil Diamond, dude. He's a great songwriter.
Yeah, Frank Sinatra,
yeah,
Martin, like those old.
I don't really get into those guys because you're a little older than me, but I like the old country. But then I like a lot of which was newer country in the '90s. I like Garth Brooks, stuff like that, but.
Yeah, the new country I don't really go because it's more pop. It's just
it's getting hella poppy,
But yeah, the older shit I like, and what else? Oh, funk. I like funk. The old R&B, like the '70s.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
But yeah, see, so we get influences from everything.
Yeah.
So is that all you got? Or you got any more?
No, then we lead into, we were kind of talking before the show. Our old buddy Phil Demmel, he filled in with Lamb of God on that Shiprocked cruise that I guess was down in Mexico.
Yep.
And I guess Willie Adler, he was unable to play. They didn't say, in this article, they didn't say why he missed the trip.
No, they just speculated.
In another article, I'd seen the speculation that he had COVID or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's what they think it was. So he was on that, and then on to kind of coincide with our Turn It Up, on that same cruise they had, because they had other bands there doing shows. They had Joey Belladonna from Anthrax join Drowning Pool, and they covered Dio's Holy Diver.
Oh, nice.
So they had some clips on the web. You can see the little clips of it. So they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Nice tribute.
It seems like it'd be cool to go on one of those cruises because, also at that same cruise, I guess, like we were talking before this about Eddie Van Halen. I guess his birthday had just passed.
Yeah, he had his birthday, so there was like tributes for that.
Yeah, so if you go on Blabbermouth, there's I guess Bumblefoot, Nita Strauss, a bunch of different musicians who are on that tour. We're covering Van Halen songs, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes. I only got to watch some of it, but yeah, it's all online. It's good to go check out. And that's that same tour, same stage.
Yeah,
the shot with Phil playing with Lamb of God, same stage. Yeah.
And then you knew his singles out, right?
Yeah.
Violence.
Yeah, Violence put out their new single. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, I heard it this past week. This is pretty good. Sounds like Violence. I mean,
Well, yeah.
you know. So.
And actually, like that Godfathers of Thrash that I was talking about, even they mentioned like Violence in there a few times.
Yeah.
We came along at the end after that stuff, and but yeah, I didn't even realize that they were kind of on the tail end of it and still getting in there, in those shows, and we just knew they were part of the thrash scene, and we just
yeah. So we missed that. Well, I was thinking even too, because we used to go to Berkeley Square a lot.
Yeah,
and that's where Green Day used to play a lot.
Oh, dude, everybody used to play Machine Head, Korn, Deftones.
Yeah,
they used to play in Berkeley Square. It was the smallest little piece of shit club there ever was.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we've seen some big acts play there.
Yeah,
because before they're big acts, you have to play those shitholes. That's what you do.
In the Concord.
Fuck that, man. That wasn't me. I never said that. That was Rob. Fucking AJ, really? Really? Fucking say that?
Run that one into the ground.
I still love telling that story because it's fucking funny, actually.
Yeah,
it wasn't funny at the time. I was looking at him sideways, but now it's like, fucking guy. That's like the shit you put in a movie, and then you're like, oh, it's totally the shit they wrote for a movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Nope, it happened.
Yeah. So, I got another one. The headline was Jason Newsted is frugal with his Black Album money or his Metallica money.
Oh, yeah.
But they put these headlines on there just to get you to, read it and find out what's going on.
Clickbait.
But yeah, you get in there and then he's got, it's like, he was on a podcast and it's a 4-part podcast interview. So you watch the 4 parts, you can click on it. It's on Blabbermouth and each one's about 12 minutes each segment. It's pretty good. Yeah, I watched 2 of them. And it's just interesting to hear their perspective and their side of the story where he was saying how he got, like, for a moment when they started getting real tons of money from that Black Album, they'd be like in Europe and France somewhere. And then he's like, for about 4 or 5 months, like, got a little crazy. Kirk would be like, let's go to the store. And they go to like a fine high-end shopping store and get like really nice clothes. And then they're talking about cars. And he's like, you know what? I don't need that shit. I don't need a Lamborghini. I like the old Camaros and the old classic muscle cars, Mopar and shit. So, yeah, he's like, that got old really quick. And so, yeah, I just keep my money. Which is smart. A lot of people just blow it and it just goes.
Yeah.
But that Black Album keeps producing and all that old Metallica stuff that he was on keeps producing. So
it's like having one of those shows, I guess, in Syndicate.
Yeah. Or one of those Christmas movies. That's when you're like a comedian, and if you get a Christmas movie that they play every year, it's cha-ching, get a paycheck.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, that was it. That was all I had.
All right, so you ready to move on?
Yeah, we'll do the turn it up.
Let's do Turn It Up.
It's now time for Turn It Up.
All right, so we decided a couple podcasts back we go with questions first, right?
Yeah.
So tonight's Turn It Up is Dio. Yep. So let's go with let's see. What was Dio's real last name that he was born with?
Pravada or Pravant, something like that. It starts with a P. Yeah,
pretty close. Padavana.
Yeah.
I can't even say it right.
Yeah.
Padovana.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's an Italian American.
Yeah.
And so Yeah, we'll give it to you. All right. They don't have.
Sorry, little elf. I screwed up your name.
All right. Where did the name Dio come from?
They think it was a mobster that he took it from. But then there was another story that his grandma or his great grandma used to say, like, be like God. In Italian, Dio is God.
Yeah.
Or that's how you say it in Italian, how you say God. So, but then I think his ex-wife, or not his widow, after he passed, she said in an interview that wasn't right about the grandma. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. So it was either grandma or that's the two things I had read about it.
Yeah, the answer I kind of read both, but yeah, the one answer that it was a gangster named Johnny Dio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, got that right. I didn't think you were gonna get those. Damn, I didn't even know those till I started looking it up. And then this will be simple. What are 3 of the 5 band names that Ronnie was in? And two of the 5 are the same band. They just had to change their name.
Yeah, they had to change their name. Well, Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
He was in Dio, his band.
Yes.
That was in the 80s. And then he was in Rainbow with Richie Blackmore. That was what I originally heard of.
Yeah.
You know, and then later I got more into Black Sabbath. That's where I found out, oh, okay, he took over for Ozzy after they fired Ozzy.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. You got them all. It's a sweep 3.
Yeah, I know limited stuff about him, so that I was like, oh, he's probably gonna ask something I don't know. Luckily, you asked shit I knew.
Which is kind of like knowing what his original name was and where Dio came from. Those are pretty good.
Well, then one of his early bands, they called Elf.
Yeah,
it was Electric Elf, and then they changed it to just like Elf.
They changed it to Elf, and then I read when I was looking up stuff on him that then they met Richie Blackmore.
Yeah,
basically
they would tour with Deep Purple.
Yeah, and then so Richie they kicked out the guitar player. Richie took over. Then they became Richie Blackmore's Rainbow.
Rainbow, yeah.
And then they changed it to Rainbow, and Blackmore kicked everybody out except for Dio, and it was just Dio and Blackmore. And then it became Rainbow, and they dropped the Richie Blackmore's Rainbow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just a little backstory there too. But, so what you got?
Dio? Well, he was at that show, the Judas Priest show that I was that told you some episodes back. Because he was with Heaven and Hell, they did that show.
Yeah,
so I that's where I got to see him live. Before that, I never seen him live. And yeah, he's fucking little dude on stage. He was an elf on the show, and that was kind of what they like nicknamed him. But no, I mean he's a icon, you know.
Yeah.
He died of stomach cancer.
Yeah, and apparently, if he had just gone checked out, he could have lived through this.
Yeah.
He never got it checked, and I guess he had been having problems and he didn't go to the doctor and just let it fester, which is kind of sad. And I know they do annually. They do the Ronnie James Dio benefit thing. Wendy Dio puts it on, and Eddie Trunk always participates and talks about it, and I think Geezer goes out there, and then a lot of celebrities will put in and help out and try to get money to fight cancer.
Oh.
So
that's a good thing.
Yeah. My story with Dio is like, well, not really a story, but I probably would have met him, but when I had my gallbladder out in 2008, Heaven and Hell came through, and they had been touring with Testament and I think Priest. And so that tour, they had jumped around, and then they came to the Shoreline in Mountain View.
Yeah.
And that was the weekend I was getting my gallbladder pulled, because Steve was the tech, so he always got us passes. Huh. So it's like, damn, I didn't get, dude, Iommi, all icons. I'd been like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
I would have got to see him.
that was the same tour that I seen in 2008 over here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because it broke up. It wasn't like consistent.
Testament was on it.
Yeah. And they were touring with them, and because they were touring with them and Priest, and they'd follow them, played in Europe with them for a while, and then that was a different leg of that tour. And then they went down to South America and Mexico, I think. Or maybe Mexico. Because I remember dropping Steve off to go meet up with Testament, and then they flew into Mexico City, played with Priest, and then they came back a couple weeks later, and then they were doing the show up here, and Heaven and Hell was with them, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, the Icon's on that tour, you know? And I wish Steve was here to tell his stories, you know, because he got to meet those guys.
He would be good because he met a lot of those.
He met all those guys. Just being on the road.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's all I got. I don't know, this was your pick, and you don't even have nothing to talk about.
Well, no, it just I was like, what metal band am I going to, bring up for Turn It Up? And I remember Dio. I was like, yeah, I did Dio. We haven't talked about him. But yeah.
What do you not even get to talk about? You gotta do your homework, man.
I was into him a lot, but then, now years have passed and shit. So it's like,
You forget why. Dude, I remember when I was like 10, there was like the little liquor store by our house. It was called Convenient. And they were selling those headbands. And it'd be like a Rat headband, a Dio headband. I collected them all, man. I had my Dio. I'd go to school with my Dio headband on.
yeah.
And all the other kids are listening to like Prince and shit. And they're like, what the fuck? That shit sucks, man. I'm a fucking metalhead. I like metal. What? You don't like Prince? Fuck no. I appreciate him now, but not then. I was 10 years old. Little angry kid. I wanted heavy music.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're on it. We're doing a podcast here, right? You're over here fucking. Are you looking at porn?
No, I'm looking over at my notes to see what else I got.
This is how you get organized, people. Yeah. You don't have it in like, okay. Well, here's how I did my notes. Speaking of notes, I go, okay, we're going to do news, and then I have my topics, any little notes on that topic. And then I went down to Dio. I got my questions.
What? Oh, see, you're like me.
See? Yeah, but I have them listed. There's the topic, right, then there's the...
Oh, you can't see my shit.
Put it in front. Oh.
Fucking Dio.
Dio's like, no.
There, I disappeared. Dio's taking over.
Dio's fucking using the magic.
Well, anyway, I had the same shit I've written on a notebook.
No, you don't. Dio's like, get that shit out of here. You obviously didn't do your homework on me.
You don't even know me. But.
You didn't do your homework on me. You lazy Mexican.
I got the Wikipedia page open. That's what I was looking at.
Hey, that's how you do a freaking podcast. Hey, let's talk about this guy. I don't know. He's not that tall.
Well, you see.
And then you insult the guy. Damn, dude.
Well, he wasn't that tall.
Yeah, maybe, but you don't even got nothing to like. Let me just do some facts. I knew you were gonna do this. That's why I looked up some extra shit. Okay, we're talking with Dio.
Well, I didn't meet him I was there at that tour that he came through.
Yeah,
he wasn't backstage with the other guys. Like Motorhead was on that one, and I met the guitar player. But like Lemmy wasn't hanging out back there.
No,
And none of the priests was.
If you wanted to meet Lemmy, you go to the Rainbow. Well, when he was alive.
Yeah.
Because I've been to Rainbow like 3 times, and 2 out of the 3 times there was Lemmy. It's like, well, there's Lemmy.
He's hanging.
He really does live here. Fuck. And then we went to Rainbow the next time. Oh, yeah, there's Lemmy. 3rd time I went, they were on tour, so no Lemmy. Yeah.
Hey, well, I wanted to hear about your new amp, but you ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, I want to hear about my new amp too, but fuck. I guess all these influencers got their amp. And you know what, man? Because I bought it in advance. And then, like, once they started putting those videos on, they jacked it up $100 now.
Oh, really?
Now my amp's $1,000. It's $999, and that you want that combo, it's $899. So it's $900 now.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's why you should have pre-ordered it like I did. So I pre-ordered it. And if they try to charge me more, I'm like, hey, you fucking said I pre-ordered at that price, bitch. Nope. But yeah, now it's gone up and nobody's fucking got them yet. I should have just bought it on Reverb. Fuck it. There was one like New York.
Oh, yeah?
I could have bought it, but I was like, no, I'll just wait. Like a fucking idiot.
Well, if it goes up 100, I'm probably not going to get it now. I'll wait.
Yeah, it's fucking
Or
expensive.
get an older. Because I was thinking actually get one of those little mini heads like you got.
Yeah. The
That's pretty
minis are
much all I
good.
need in here.
The only thing is, you're definitely gonna need a cabinet.
Yeah.
Because the mini heads are just like a head. They need the load, so you can't just run them. Or if you do run it, you can run them straight in the computer. You got to make sure you there's a button, a little what do you call it, where you turn it off the cab load.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll blow your fucking hand. It'll fry it.
So yeah, no.
You need to
But
plug
the
it
little
in.
heads have that though, because you can.
Yeah, that you switch it off and you're going straight into the computer. And like you got to because I know you have a powered monitor. You can go into that, but what you do is you go out of like the headphone jack into that, and turn off your load for the speaker. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna there goes $600. You're gonna fry that thing. Yeah, I don't know. You can't see it. It's
But
down there.
they don't make that in the new one though.
What do you
make
mean?
that combo and the head and the full size head and that new Eddie.
Oh, the new Eddie one? No.
Yeah.
No, they don't have a mini yet. The fuck is my light?
But you know how cheap I am. If they busted up $100,
Yeah.
maybe I'll
You
wait.
see that now? Or is no? I got my camera in the way. I don't fucking.
I
work.
see your
I don't
phone.
know. Yeah, you can't see it down there. There's the
I
mini.
told you to put that up higher. 'Cause
I
it's
should.
small.
Next time I'll put it up there. Put it up your ass. Yeah.
Put it on your head like a fucking chicken.
I'll wear it like a hat.
Yeah.
The Texas Chainsaw God, but with an amp.
That head's not that big. It's a mini head.
Little mini. Yeah, it's only
It's like Dio's head.
Dio. Poor Dio. Yeah, well, he's got his chin on your head. He's master your blaster. It's like he's riding your shoulders.
I'm giving him a piggyback.
Master blaster.
And there's Vinny in the background.
Vinny a piece.
Yeah.
I always get mixed up who drummed with him. Was it Carmine or Vinny? Which
No,
because they're
Carmine's
brothers.
older. Yeah, Carmine's older.
Yeah.
He did a 60s shit though.
Yeah.
What was it hot chocolate? No.
Vanilla fudge.
Vanilla fudge. I knew it was some kind of fucking.
What you want? Hot chocolate? Vanilla fudge.
Yeah, there was an R&B band called Hot Chocolate.
then there was a band in the Eddie Murphy movie called Sexual Chocolate.
That's probably where he got it from. The name.
Sexual Chocolate.
Sexual Chocolate.
What movie was that? Was that Coming to America? That fucking movie. That was funny.
Sexual Chocolate. He had that Jerry curl dripping off his fucking head,
Yeah.
off his fro.
I think that was the first one where he played all the different characters. And then he started doing that in all the movies
Yeah.
where he'd play them all. A little bit off topic, just a little. What's that saying everybody says now? But we digress. Anyways, so yeah, I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're not
We
even
went
talking about
like an hour with that. It's like, wow.
That's right. So until I got the right there, at the Invective right there.
Yeah.
That's my newest amp. I'm playing that one.
So you're going to compare that one to the new one when you get it?
Yeah. I'll do a comparison, do a video.
Hola, will it chug?
Well, and then what I'm going to do too in the next couple weeks, because Cliff Burton's birthday is going to be coming up, so I'm going to go over to Cache Valley, just do a little video of it at Marshall's elementary school. There's a little plaque there, with his name and stuff.
You should show ABC over there.
Yeah, no, and I'm going to go I'll go to the ABC now.
Yeah.
But the original ABC, I don't know if you remember that. It was in the theater. Remember on the side of the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a comic book store now.
Oh, they moved it?
Yeah, they moved to a bigger one. They moved it years ago. Where I was taking lessons, they moved it.
I don't remember that because we used to always go to that same one.
Yeah. They moved it by the delicatessen there, that Luca's Deli. It's been moved there since the 90s. Yeah.
My blackout year.
Yeah, you were drunk all the time. That's what happened. What the fuck is going on?
It was fucking blurry.
What the fuck,
I
man?
thought it was the same fucking place.
No, that's a fucking theater that had like that little side fucking area. When I was in elementary school, that was where the store was. But then I guess they started doing better. But then who knows? Maybe they're not there now. I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, because of the COVID shit.
It's only the next town over, and I'll never go there. And then I'll even film. I'm going to do some filming now that we're doing video. And then I could, play a video and show, hey, here's the old studio where, we met Violence, where we used to practice.
Where the flood happened?
Where the flood happened, yeah. And then it just gives some...
you could shoot the Valley Inn. Is that
anybody... What?
Is the Valley Inn still?
Oh, yeah, it's there. That back parking lot now is covered in a fucking homeless tent because of the COVID shit. So that's where they were drinking outside.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, they're making all these outside areas. It just makes everything look like Homelessville. But those fucking tweaks don't give a shit. They're all fucking ex-cons and fucking cranksters and shit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you can still get it. If you want some drugs, you just go in there. Hey, fuck, go to Valley Inn, man. But yeah, I'm going to make some videos and I figure for Cliff's birthday, because I think that's February 8th. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong. But I know it's early February.
Oh, that'd be good.
So
a field trip.
Yeah, do a little segment. Means I got to go over the hill. Or because there's like people at my work, that came from.
You got rid of that studio, right? But the studio was right there.
Yeah, I got rid of that studio. I'll show you that. That's just across the street. There's these garages, and then we were there and there, but not really, because Tim's like, well, if you ever want to just come here and practice, I don't care. You could come here. I'm like, all right.
So you didn't even need to pay rent. You could just
really. I didn't. He kept telling me, dude, you don't have nothing going on. You don't have to pay me. I'm like, you know what? It's just for my peace of mind. When I find a drummer, I'm gonna need a place. So, and we saw that went. That went sour. So, what are you gonna do? I just, you know what? It's all the old shit. When we were talking about the Jeff Tate thing, where he's like, not enough money, for somebody, whether it's him or the guitar player or bass player, or drummer or whatever. Dude, all that shit started coming back at all the years of being in bands and the bullshit. And it's like, I can see it. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to just stop this right now. I'm not doing this. I got all this fucking gear. I could do all this shit myself. I don't fucking need to put up with that shit. Yeah. So, and you know what, man? I love playing, but playing these bars, and when you can play them, because you can barely play any place anymore. It's just not done that way anymore. Do it like this. Get on the computer. Make a following.
Do a show like Machine Head.
Yeah,
they do a weekly show.
Yeah, they do a weekly show. Seriously though, it seems like it kind of seems goofy because we're old, but that's how you do it now. You make a channel, you just play in a room. Do Twitch. They got bands on there that put on a show in their studio, and they do that weekly, and they're playing weekly, and they're getting fans and subscribers, and it's generating money. Then eventually you get a following, and you go out and play. Then you'll be playing to packed houses because you generate a following. You just don't do it the way you used to do it, because nobody finds bands by going to the bar every night to go see bands. I mean, it's still done, but it's just not done like it used to. Yeah. They're going to see bands they already know from the internet.
Hear that, Neil Young?
Yeah, you fucking crusty son of a.
That's a crust.
Take my stuff on the internet.
He's a crust bomb.
Hey, I put those sound bites you gave me on here, but there's no where's the fucking internet? And then, you got the putting the bitch on ice thing.
Yeah, you had that one. You should.
Did he not come over?
I didn't want to touch his ass.
I did not want to touch his ass. I could do that one.
And we got that Mike Tyson one.
Oh, that pitch on.
We're putting that bitch on ice.
Yeah, I don't have the. I do not want to touch his ass.
I sent you all that shit.
I thought you did. I got 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got them all here. I don't know. I got Dirty Harry.
You get the Jim Carrey one?
No, which one was that? Sweet Truth?
No.
No, that's Cartman.
You can't handle
The truth.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, got Mike
You can't
Tyson.
touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
Yeah.
I gotta remember I got that now. I gotta use that fucking a lot more.
Yeah, that one. And then you got all the.
Especially when we're doing the music news and you're fighting. Yeah, these two were fighting.
You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
That's what Jeff Tate said to the other guy.
That's
And then he's like, fuck you
Joe
then.
Rogan said to fucking.
That's what Joe Rogan said.
Neil Young.
Yuck. I want my music off it, but it's not your music anymore, you codger. You're fucking making other people miss out on money. Spotify's
the Jim Carrey's The Balls Is Showing.
where?
Balls are showing.
Well, I don't even see that one. I don't got that one.
I sent you 2 emails. There should be.
Oh, I only got, okay. All that other stuff's in the other email
Yeah,
then.
the other email.
Because I only took it from one email. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Damn it. That's all right.
Well, I didn't want to make each email like big, so I broke it up into 2 emails.
That's right. I got some other stuff in here too. So, all right. Well, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Dio. Bye-bye. I got to go.
You let him down, man.
No, he's still up there. He's on my back. He's like a monkey on my back.
Yeah, master your blaster. Master blaster. He's just a raggedy man.
Crazy, man.
All right. So you check out the website. All the links will be applicable. And they say all links are down below.
Yeah.
So,
Bros.com.
yeah.
And the number 2, so don't spell out 2. And then we got the Instagram. That's 2 Bros. That's spelled out. 2 Bros Music at sign on Instagram.
Yep.
So check it
And
out.
like I said, all links will be down below. And I guess we'll see you next time.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Have a